What is going on YouTube? Bandcap24 coming back with a new formation scheme that we're going to do all week long. When we decided to look at which playbook, which scheme that we wanted to do this week, we kind of reached out to the community in the past and kind of said, you know what are you guys looking for us to do? We had one of our subscribers reach out to us and literally tell us that he wanted something different that we hadn't done before, something that is going to force people out of meta defenses. He was tired of seeing the 3-3-5 odd crossfire 3 every time he turned on his Xbox and wanted something to where maybe we can do something where it was a bigger formation, something with 2 running backs, a tight end, 2 wide receivers, something where he can just pound the ball if they wanted to stay in that defense, but also have the ability to dink and dunk and bomb their player over the top. So it got us thinking and saying, you know what, that's a great idea. We've shown you a lot of 3 wide receiver sets. We showed you a lot of sets that are intended on, spreading the ball, airing it out. But did we really get into anything that says, you know what, let's have a pound first mentality. Let's get them out of the defenses that they may be comfortable with, force them into something different, but at the same time still have the signature ability to strike for the one-play score at any time, having some dink and dunks to make sure that we can mix in run and pass and really feel like, you're owning the ground game part. So we looked at some playbooks and looked at what we felt might be the best way to implement a strategy like this, something that's run heavy. And we came up with the Buffalo Bills playbook. Really like this playbook for a few reasons. If you want to stay big, we've already showed you the gun bunch halfback strong formation that we went and showed you in Arizona. Got very similar plays, pretty much about 85% the same. You've also got your single back tight slots, so you have that ability to pound the ball with that, do the pitch, kind of give you some familiar things that you may have seen there. We also did the single back trio in the past, where we did that out of the Steelers playbook. It was called single back trips, very similar formation there. And then we also did a couple different things that you may have seen in the past as well. Doubles north we did in the West Coast playbook. So there was a lot of different familiarity right away if you wanted to use a 3 wide receiver sets. But what we're really going to be looking at in this week is really a different personnel set. You're talking I-form slot, I-form close flex. Then you're looking at your strongs, which is the pro and slot, which we already hit a lot on when we did the West Coast playbook as well. And then your weak pro, your weak slot. And then, basically we have another one here. We may throw this in, may not when it comes to the gun wing stack because it's a 2 tight end formation. But those are the ones we're looking at. Something that's got, a big type of package, something that you could pound the ball. But we want to make sure that we show you that anytime they show you what their run defense is, you're going to look in there. Doesn't matter if it's cover 2, cover 4, cover 6, cover 3 invert, whatever the case may be, you're going to have the ability to have a quick score and really be able to attack your opponent and feel confident in it. So that's what we're going to do this week. I know it's kind of a long introduction. Apologize for, the length of it, but I do want to make sure that we explain what we want to do, what the purpose is, so that when you come and see what we're doing all week long, it makes sense for you. So the first play we're going to be looking at is going to be coming out of week pro. And the play is going to be called PA boot left. I wanted to start with this because this play is found in so many playbooks that it's a really nice opportunity for you to use it as a one-off play if you're, not going to jump on the train of this Bills formation in playbook. But it's got in a lot of other playbooks to where you really can utilize it. So what I like to do is I like to run this play flipped from the left hash mark for 2 reasons, and we're going to get to that right now. Let's go ahead and check it out. So for this play design, guys, what we're really looking to accomplish is a cover 2 bomb. What you're going to see is that you're going to get a lot of people that are going to play cover 2 against these type of formations because the stretch is something that's found in a lot of different personnel groupings that have either weak, strong, I-form. So people like to play cover 2 to be a little bit more, able to stop any type of outside run. So we're going to take that and play it to their advantage. I like this to be on the left hash mark because I do like my quarterback who's a right-handed quarterback, to be able to roll right if he needs to. So that's why I flipped the play. but if you have a left-handed quarterback or don't mind, being able to throw it to the opposite side of his strength, then by all means keep this the way it is and run it from the right side as it needs to go to the wide side of the field. Now what we're going to do is we're going to block our fullback. We're going to move our tight end to the right, and notice how the X went outside and the B came inside. Those two players being in those positions is perfect for what we want to do because we're going to put the B on that curl. What's going to end up happening is that you're going to have the one play score opportunity to that skinny post that we like in the wide side position on the left-hand side, while giving you the opportunity on the right side to beat any type of cloud flat with this B-A route combination. The B does a great job of getting in a spot where he is the first threat to where the cloud flat will go and jump him as the first person in his area, leaving the A wide open. So we're going to show you the dink and dunk version first. Here's your cover 2. And what we're going to do is just you can carry out the fake, keep your quarterback there. He's going to jump, and I'm just going to throw it to him on the sidelines. And you're going to see how we're going to have a really nice, successful play. I'll show it to you an instant replay real quick just so you can see what we're looking at here. All you're going to do again is kind of keep the play fake right away. I kind of stop my quarterback from doing a full rollout if I can. And see, I kind of stop him right there. He would roll out even further. I'm looking at this player. Look at the cornerback. He sees that that guy stops in his zone first. He's always going to take that inside threat. And we're just going to wait for that guy to kind of settle on the field. And you can see that we got our 10-yard throw really easily, and we're going to get ourselves some yards. Going to be something that they are going to have to adjust to, get themselves out of cloud flats, get themselves in a position in which you're going to, depict what type of coverage they're running. Now, let's go ahead and look at the bomb, okay? The bomb is going to be the X receiver. We're going to move this guy over. We're going to do the same thing where we block our fullback, and we're going to put the B on the curl. What's really nice about this is if you feel like you got pressure, you can just throw it to the A. If you feel like you got enough time, that's when you go to the X. So again, here we're doing this. It looks like I got the outside to throw this ball. I'm just going to throw this ball over the top, and you can see that I'm going to rack catch this for the one-play score. It's something that you're going to have a nice angle where because of the rollout, you're going to see that I'm reading one player. The one player I'm reading is the outside player here that's number 73 is going to block. Once he has the ability, and I'm just going to get a better angle here. Once he has the ability that I feel like he's got him locked and either I can get to the outside, then I'm going to choose so. If I would have saw right here that he didn't, I would have stayed in the pocket, waited for my tight end to be right there on the sideline, I would have threw it to him. See how that's an easy throw? But because I see that I got him locked, now I'm going to go over the top to this player. Now you can see that the player on the left, the cornerback is following my player. That will happen if they don't deactivate man coverage because you'll see that we got a 4x1 type of setup when we move that tight end over to the right. So that guy will do a trail. But most people, if they see the 4x1, if they are experienced Madden players, they're going to cancel that by doing underneath over the top coverage. But I showed it to you where it's more difficult, where the guy will trail him. It won't matter because that skinny post will beat that. And you can see that we're just throwing that ball over the top for the easy one-play score. So we're going to run this a few times just for the sole purpose of basically making sure that you're checking out your reads of when you should throw it to your tight end and when you should throw it to the one-play score. And that's based upon the outside defender and his leverage on your right tackle. In this instance, if you look at my alignment, I made sure that the defense was in a 3-4. The outside defender that's over there by the hash marks, he is being asked to get blocked by the right tackle. He has outside leverage to start off with. If he continues to stay outside, it's going to be a little bit difficult for us to throw the one-play score because he can disengage at any time. We're waiting for that tackle to square up his shoulders, allowing us to get to the outside. If he doesn't, then we want to take our easy read and throw it to the A receiver as soon as we notice that he is not getting the outside linebacker to basically get squared up, right? So let's watch that just so you can see what we're looking at. I'm going to carry out the fake. You can see that actually he does get him walled up. This way we're going to go throw for the one-play score, and we're going to be good to go. I'm going to show you what I'm looking for right away so you can understand how to make the reads as a quarterback in order to make sure you know right away if you're throwing it. Now, that guy gets to the inside, right? You can see here that we got him. Right now, we don't know if he's going to be able to go to the outside or the inside. You're going to see as soon as I'm here, I see that he's engaged. I'm like, you know what? It could be either or. As soon as I see 73 go ahead and hold him at that point, I know that he's not to the right. I'm good to go. I'm going to wait out here. and I'm going for the one-play score. You're going to see that we got that player to kind of bull rush us to the inside, which really helped our opportunity to go for the timing of getting around the corner, right? So let's try this again. And what we're going to do here is wait for that guy and see what his leverage is, right? Carry it out here. You can see at this point, he is outside leverage. We took that through. We knew it right away. And it was something that we had to recognize early to make sure that we didn't get ourselves in trouble. Watch this player. He's going to go to the outside. And you can see that even though we have a good hold on him, look where he's at compared to our player. He's not inside bull rushing. He's basically keeping his leverage to the outside. We know at this point it's not a good position for us to try to go for the one-play score because of where he's at. We're going to take it and we're going to throw it right there. Even though he disengaged, you know, we probably could have stayed in the pocket a little bit. I already made my decision that I was throwing it to this player because you want to make that decision early in order to make sure that you keep him in bounds. The longer you wait, the timing's going to be off. Yes, you can do a couple things to keep him in bounds by pass leading it to the inside, low power passing it, something to kind of slow up his route. But if you can make the decision early, it's going to help your timing and not lead that guy out of bounds, right? So we'll do this one more time. I just want to make sure that you see what we're looking at. We're going to go over here, see that this guy looks like he's got a good hold on it. Unfortunately, he came out of his stance, and I changed my mind, okay? What it looked like was, originally, we were going for the one-play score. You can see it right here. I think I have a shot at it. This guy is staying up. We got him squared up. We're good to go. I'm waiting for the one-play score. Then he beats him, right? Instead of putting my quarterback in a position to where he's got to get the ball off, I now say, you know what? Even though I'm out to the outside, I'm going to take my little dump off. I'm going to throw it to this player, right? That's the advantage you have with this play, is that you've got options. The first option is if you've got a clean ability to throw the one-play score, take it. If you see that he's outside leverage and you know 100% you're not going to be able to get the throw off, throw it to your tight end. And then you saw the last example, which fortunately, you know, 3 examples in a row, I was able to get all 3 scenarios. You look like you're going for the one-play score. The guy disengages the last second, kind of goes after you. You don't want to get sacked. You just dump it off to that tight end because he's still going to be open on the sideline due to the fact that the curl kept that cloud out of his way. I want to say thank you for everybody that has watched this video all the way to the end. We do appreciate your support. If you got something useful out of this video, go ahead and hit that like button. It does really help us grow our channel. If you're new to our channel and haven't seen one of the videos that are on your screen right now, go ahead and check it out for some great Madden content. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button.